Hello pinches, welcome back again. We are going to do another episode of Hakka Noodles with chicken. Hakka Noodles, the name is a vegetable noodles. So I'm going to go by step and what to do and all the ingredients and everything. Thanks for watching, and we have done so many videos now. I hope you did one of some of the videos, and if you have any question, please let us know. All right, okay, so we're going to start now. Hakka Noodles with chicken. So what I have right now is I have 3/4 pounds of chicken already cut and cleaned in vinegar and salt. I cut it like strips, so it will, you can fry it fast. It won't take too long to fry it. So I'm going to marinate this with a half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of black pepper powder, and a half teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. So I'm going to marinate it and fry it in sesame oil. You can use it in any oil, but I'm going to use sesame oil for this cooking. Okay. All right. So that is for the chicken. So I'm going to go all the ingredients and I'll show you step by step how to do it. So this is Hakka noodles. See, this is the noodles. See, it's one of the vegetable noodles. So this I have taken 250 gram of Hakka noodle. So this I'm going to boil it in hot water, and I added 1 teaspoon of salt. Then after cooked, you have to rinse it with the cold water, from sticking. Then I add 1 teaspoon of oil, just to rub it. So that's going to happen soon. Then what else we need? So this is sesame oil that I have it. Okay, then after we cook the chicken, we are going to have 2 eggs. So I'm going to scramble this. You just scrape it, break it, and make it scrambled. How to make scrambled egg. So I'll show you that. Then we're going to put another 1 teaspoon of oil. I'm going to put this ginger and garlic, 1 tablespoon each, and 1 green chili I minced. Then 1 medium onion, already sliced. Then I have this carrot, see here, slightly thinly sliced, very thinly. This is 1 cup. 1 cup of cabbage, and a half cup of this green onions. So this is the white part, this is a green part. We can garnish this. And this is bell pepper red, green bell pepper. It's a half cup each. And if you want to put a little bit extra, that's fine, though it won't hurt. Then after that, I'm going to, this is a sauce, I'm going to use it. I just wanted to see the bottle, that's why I didn't put it in the container. Red chili sauce, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon. Oh, I got two red chili sauce. I want you to see, because the new one that I bought it, so I want audience to see. And a green chili sauce, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon. If you want to use a little bit more for a hot, you can use that. Then I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And this vinegar, that I'm going to use 1 teaspoon. Then 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Tomato ketchup. You can use any ketchup, So this is just this from the Indian store, so I just wanted to see. So ketchup, red chili sauce, and green chili sauce, soy sauce, and vinegar. So these are the sauce that I'm going to put it after, the chicken and everything is cooked. So first what we're going to do is we're going to cook, we can marinate the chicken, then I'm going to cook the noodles first. So I'm going to add half teaspoon of salt, and half teaspoon of black pepper powder, and a half teaspoon of this is the Kashmiri chili powder. And 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. I want you to see the bottle, that's why. It's a big bottle. You can buy the small one if you like. So I'm going to use. So that's done. So I'm going to marinate it. You know, just you don't have to keep it or anything like that. We're going to fry it right away. But I just want you to see how I marinate. Then we're going to make the Hakka noodles.
Mommy, if they wanted to marinate, could they marinate? Like sit it in the fridge for...
You know, some people don't put any spices, they just fry it just like
okay.
that. Yeah, just
So-
a little salt and pepper, that's
Okay.
it. But, you know, it's a little bit spicy
Flavor.
taste. Yeah, flavor. All this,
So
yeah.
they could keep it in the fridge if they wanted.
Oh, yeah,
a
if
little
they
more.
want to, sure,
Okay.
yeah. You can, you know, keep it for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is 3/4 cup, 3/4 pounds of chicken. This is chicken breast,
Yep.
boneless. And if you want to take a half a pound, that's fine.
Okay.
You know, so it depends on your taste. You know, you can do that. So I just marinated. First, I want to make this Hakka noodles.
Okay.
So we're going to go on. So the water is boiling already. Yeah, because I don't want you to waste time. So the water depends on the pot. You know, I added 10 cups. But if you have a bigger pot, you know, you may have to add more water. I added this water and 1 teaspoon of salt. You know, so watch out to your salt, you know, how much you like to have. So I'm going to put this like that.
And I mean, Hakka noodles are specific noodle. It's not spaghetti noodles. This is
Yeah,
specific
vegetable noodles, yeah.
noodle you buy.
Yeah. And you can boil according to the instructions, but usually take 5 to 6 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So it will come apart. So what happens after boiling, you put a little bit water, cold water, to rinse it out. You know, if you like, you can just cover it to make it faster.
Okay.
Yeah. While that's cooking, you want me to go over all the other ingredients? Or maybe just cook, you know, we don't want to get in.
Oh, can we start the other?
The other ingredients I can just go over.
Yeah. You can do that.
Yeah, okay. Okay, princess, I'm going to, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the egg, you know, put it in a container so we can make it faster. I don't want, you know how to break the egg, right? So we did that. Oh. So that's it, you know. We're going to make the scrambled eggs.
Okay.
Okay. So other thing, instead of putting one after another, so I'm going to put all these sauces, so make it fast.
Yep.
Okay. So tomato ketchup,
And you can use any ketchup.
any ketchup
Really?
is fine. Yeah. I happen to have this. So we're going to have 2 tablespoons. This is ketchup, tomato ketchup. And if you don't have ketchup available, you know what you can do is you can use tomato sauce. Okay, so that 2 tablespoons. I'm just putting it together for convenience. Otherwise, you can just put one after another.
Yep.
Okay. So 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1. So when you add soy sauce, just be careful, you know, because it's salty. It's going to be 1 teaspoon green chili.
Is the green chili a little spicy, Mommy?
Yeah, it's very spicy.
So is that one they could do less of if they...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 1 teaspoon. If anybody likes to have a little bit more, that's fine. If you don't like, you know, you feel like too much, you know, then don't use it. Okay. So next one is,
Red chili sauce.
yeah. red chili sauce. Okay. Other one is 1 teaspoon vinegar.
Cool.
1 teaspoon.
Got it.
Okay. So we got all that in order. So I put in a container instead of putting it one after another, one after another,
Yep.
one after another.
Multitasking here,
Multi-side,
everybody.
yeah. Convenience you always look. So now I'm going to take all that over on that side
Okay.
and look at our Hakka noodle.
They are boiling.
Boy, it will take 5-6 minutes to cook. It's 4 minutes now. Always follow the instruction on the box. You know the noodles box?
Yep.
Yeah. Don't overcook it. It has to be firm. Yeah, it's getting there. Getting almost cooked. Maybe another minute.
Boils up like
Yeah.
that. Turn the heat down.
Almost. So 250 milliliter Hakka noodles and 1 teaspoon salt and enough water to boil. So this is almost ready, so I'm gonna drain it.
I'll hold it if you need it.
So I'm gonna put some cold water. You can see
Yeah. Kind of.
the cold water, to prevent from sticking.
I think it washes out the starch.
Yeah, starch out. Yeah, that's all you need.
Okay.
So what happens after this? You put 1 teaspoon of oil. Let the water drain. Yeah. Nice. Perfectly cooked, not overcooked. That's good. So our noodle is ready. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of
No, it's sesame oil, right, Mommy?
sesame oil. Yeah. Just rub it. That's all. So our noodle is ready. So we put that on the side. So now what we're going to do is so we're going to add 2 tablespoons of sesame oil and fry the chicken.
Okay. Isn't that cute? I don't know why the wok has the ropes, but it's cute.
Okay. So we're going to add. And if you'd like to have a little bit more, that's fine, but I'm adding a little too.
Okay. 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons. When it is hot, now add the chicken. This is one of the easiest way of making these noodles. And if you don't want the noodles, I mean, if you don't want the chicken, just a vegetarian,
Yep.
you don't have to do this part.
Got it. So if you want a vegetarian option, everybody, you just
Yeah.
don't do the chicken.
Don't do the chicken. And if you don't like the egg, you don't have to cook that either.
Right.
Just a vegetarian, the other recipe continues. Since the chicken is very, very thin strip, don't take too long to cook,
Okay.
It's getting there. You can put oil.
Okay.
It's frying already. Just to keep mixing it.
So, Mommy, you're flipping over the pieces that have cooked on
Cooked
one
already,
side,
yep.
so that they'll cook on the other side.
Other side. Just stir fry it carefully,
Yeah. The pink is going,
Yeah, pink is
but we want to make sure it's cooked all the way through.
So this is a very thin strip. Don't take too long to cook. See? When you see the pink, just flip it.
Yep.
And this part is like a wok. A non-stick.
A non-stick wok.
It's really good though. There. Flip the pink part. Then you just stir fry it.
Okay.
Yep. And it seems like you can just stir fry like that.
So let it cook for a few minutes,
It will
mix
cook.
it,
Yep.
cook for a few minutes.
For 3 minutes, yeah. Don't take too long. Like I said, it's very strict and it's on high heat.
Yep.
Everything on high heat. Because you put a little spices, it smells good, it tastes better too.
Yeah, you can smell it.
Yep. It's not too much. Just a little black pepper powder and the Kashmiri chili powder and soy sauce and salt, that's all. But always be careful because soy sauce has some salt,
Yes.
and all these the sauces, they add a little bit of salt though. So when you add, make sure that
That you're careful about the salt
yeah,
intake.
yep, always not more, always less.
And Mommy, you use Kashmiri chili.
Yeah.
So if they want to use regular chili powder that you buy at the store, it's more spicy, more heat. So they should be careful.
Oh, it's careful, yeah. But Kashmiri chili powder, it's not that
Right.
hot. Yeah.
But it's not equal.
Yeah.
They can't do the same amount.
No, not
It'll be
saying that.
spicy.
It's very spicy.
Yeah. So just be careful.
You see it is frying.
Yep. And remember, if you have any thick slices, you want to check to make sure those thick slices are cooked through.
Yeah.
Not the thin slices. Those
Yeah.
are more than likely cooked.
Yeah, this is almost evenly, cut.
Yeah.
But if you feel like it is not, it's a hand cut, no
Yeah.
machine or anything like that. Took like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Solid cooked. That's all. Turn the heat down a little bit to make the egg. Yeah, that same oil is good enough.
Okay.
Looks nice. And if you don't like egg, you don't have to use that. But it's always another flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we put that on the side. So I'm going to add another tablespoon
Sesame oil.
sesame oil. See. So here you go. So I'm going to add the gingers. And if you add a little bit more oil, you can though. But I feel like this is good enough. So,
Green chili.
yeah, green chili. If you feel like it's too spicy, then don't add green chili. Okay?
Right.
So then I'm going to add the medium onion.
Sliced onions.
Yep. You can add 1 to 2 tablespoons of, oil.
How long do you cook this for?
It's a slightly brown.
Okay.
Then we're going to add all the vegetables, one after another.
Okay.
Take that big one. So I'm going to add the carrot. It's 1 cup.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to turn the heat up a little high. It's on high now.
And these are raw carrots. We didn't do anything other than cut them in slices. Right?
Yeah.
Raw.
Yep. So we can add one after another, So next I'm going to add the cabbage.
And we're just trying to soften the carrots?
Soften.
Is that what we're looking
yeah,
for? Okay.
Yeah. Cabbage. Once it's cooked, it will be smaller.
Yep.
So now I'm going to add the onion, the white part.
Okay.
Now we do whatever. Bell pepper.
This is a nice stir fry of vegetables.
It's so tasty.
Yeah, it is. We appreciate the practices Mommy makes.
Yeah.
A lot of practice.
A lot of practice.
Mommy, when you're mixing it, you can feel it getting softer? Is that how you know?
When you mix it, you can feel it's getting more softer.
Okay.
Yep. And again, because it's non-stick, you don't need too much oil.
Right.
Okay. Also, it's on high heat.
Sure.
Yeah. So after this, what I'm going to add all the sauces.
Okay.
See, it was so much, now it is getting, shrinking.
Smaller.
Yeah, smaller amount. Instead of adding one after another, that's why I put it
You
together.
just made a concoction.
Yeah.
Now Mommy's mixing it, just so you
I just
see.
mix it. But otherwise, you can add chili sauce. After that, you can add but you can add the chicken first, Yvonne. Then you can add, that's okay. Either way is all right. Before I add the sauce, you can add the chicken.
Okay, so any order?
Yeah. Before I add, you can add the chicken, then sauce, or you can add the sauce, then chicken. That's fine. See, you have enough. Then what you're going to do is you're going to add the now our noodles coming. Looks so nice. With the high heat, you know, you don't need too much time to cook all this because don't overcook it, then it's not good. So we added that. So after I add the noodles, let's keep mixing it. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. No, we didn't add any salt. Then 1 teaspoon of sugar.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I'm going to add half teaspoon of pepper.
And then mix really well.
Mix, yep. Or you can take a fork and, you know, mix it well. Little bit, but it's mixing it well. See how fast it was?
Yeah.
And any sauces that you like to adjust, please do. Mixing is the important part. The last is our green onion. So the other way I just want to show you. So you can take it, see, mix it this way. See, a fork and a spoon.
And use the back of the spoon.
Yeah.
Nice. Just don't scratch your pans.
So now we're going to add our green chili. I keep a little bit, you know, when we put it on the like, garnish. So I'm going to just taste for salt. You know, you can add salt if you like, but I don't think we need any more. A little bit more salt. I'm going to add half. Look at all these bottle sauces has. All right, there we go. So now our noodle is ready. Enough salt, and if you want less or more, you know, please adjust according to your taste. And again, the sauce also same way. See how long it took? It didn't take too long at all. And if you want vegetable noodles, you know, so avoid the chicken. And if you don't like the egg, Please don't add. All our pinchers. Our Hakka noodle with chicken is ready to go. See how easy it was? It didn't take too long at all. So, a 3/4 pound of chicken, boneless. I cut it in strips and cleaned. Marinated with a half teaspoon of black pepper powder, half teaspoon of chili powder, and a half teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. So I'm going to put this down and talk to you. All right, okay. So then what we did was we boiled the Hakka noodles in water, So I used 10 cups, and it depends on the pot. And I added 1 teaspoon of salt and put the Hakka noodle 250 milligram. Then, it took like 5-6 minutes to cook. And also go by instruction on in the box, how to boil it. But it took like 5 minutes in the hot water. Then I drained it and put the cold water from chicken, make it rinse it. Then I added 1 teaspoon of oil. I used the sesame oil. You can use any oil, any refined oil, corn oil, Western oil, or anything like that. All right, then what we did, we scrambled we fried the chicken. It's like a saute cooked. Strips, it don't take too long. It took like 5 minutes to cook. Then after that I removed. Then I set aside. Then I added, 2 eggs, scrambled it. Then I added 1 teaspoon of soy sauce again in the same pot. Then I added ginger and garlic, 1 tablespoon. Then 1 green chili, and 1 cup carrot, 1 cup cabbage, and half cup of bell pepper, green and red, and spring onion, the white part. I added first, half a cup. Then I sauteed until that cooked. Then added all the sauces. The sauce was 2 tablespoons ketchup, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 1 tablespoon of red chili, and 1 teaspoon green chili. So if you don't want, and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. And adjust the spice according to your taste, because some people cannot tolerate, too much heat. Then you can adjust the green chili or the green sauce. But this is perfect. So this is all the basic. Then I added everything. Then I added the egg. Then I added the noodles. Then the last I added 1 teaspoon of salt. Actually, I added 1 extra half teaspoon. So it's actually 1.5 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and a half teaspoon of black pepper powder. Then garnish with green onion. So here you are. Look at that. Looks so nice. And please, share it, subscribe it, and enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Thanks, pinchers. And if you put your mind to it, you can do it. And thank you. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Thank you all very